on a vast nationwide 4G LTE network. And 7-Eleven. Head out to your neighborhood 7-Eleven and pick up your UFC branded Big Gulp for a chance to instantly win prizes. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record, 11 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, the challenger, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 149 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, by way of Curitiba, Brazil, presenting the former Strikeforce World Champion and the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Chris Cyborg.
All right, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep this clean. Touch gloves, let's do it.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, 5 5-minute rounds to decide the UFC Women's Featherweight Championship. Holly Holm trying to get into some rarefied air as the first woman to win a UFC title in multiple divisions. She will have to solve Chris Cyborg tonight. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by AirAsia. Now everyone can fly. Holly Holm, the southpaw, in gray. Cyborg in the black and gold, befitting a UFC champion.
Counter right hook by Holly. She's stepping outside the lead leg of Cyborg and coming around the straight jab with the right hook. Step off that hook. Very nice by Holly.
And that's the same technique that Valentina Shevchenko used on her.
And there it is again. It's a shift. Nice double underhooks.
Look at this. Holly showing some strength and grappling ability here. Presses Cyborg up against the cage, but she's not trying to take her down. This is interesting. Cyborg's just kind of hanging out there.
Holly, let's work.
And the double underhooks keep Cyborg there. That's why she's not really moving too much, because you can't get too anxious here. You got to wait for Holly to make a move before you start moving to get your underhook back. There we go.
Cyborg said she had to be patient here tonight, and as aggressive as she is, it's not as though she has forced the finish. She does let it materialize. 90 seconds gone by.
What's also cool about this fight is we see somebody in Cyborg who can kind of force the issue on Holly at times, hopefully. And that's what we're seeing in this matchup. Can Holly stay away, and can Cyborg grab her?
Oh, she tagged her.
Big right hand.
She stunned her there.
That was a heavy right.
Cyborg has really honed her skills over the last several years under Jason Perillo in Southern California.
If you want to see evidence of how good her boxing is, watch her spar Clarissa Shields. She's one of the best women boxers on the planet Earth, and she did amazingly well in these sparring exchanges.
I like how Cyborg's heading her off. She's not chasing her. See how she's beating the lead leg. Whichever way Holly circles, Cyborg gets ahead of it. Stays in the center of the octagon. That's going to force the issue for Holly. She's just not respecting Holly's punches at all. She keeps the pressure going.
Well, she just smiled at Holly after Holly hit her with that left.
2 minutes here to go, round one. Holm continues to circle.
I like to see Holly end that combination with a kick.
Yes. And Cyborg attacks her legs.
Oof, smart. Kick the legs and then go back up top to the head by Cyborg. Very smart plan. Just keep kicking those legs. It'll help keep Holly stationary.
Holm once again has Cyborg's back up against the fence. Under 90 seconds to go in the round.
So what I liked about this by Holm is instead of just continuing to back up, she goes to the clinch, and that stops the pressure of Cyborg so that she can get her air back a little bit. It's smart. If you just back up the whole time like Holly Holm is doing, she'll get exhausted, but using this technique, going to the clinch, even though she doesn't even want the takedown of Cyborg, it relieves the pressure of Cyborg for just a second.
What we haven't seen so far from Holly is those oblique kicks and the front leg side kick, which she uses a lot to create distance.
And she's trying to keep the takedown from being an issue. She's looking for the left straight more than anything right now.
Cyborg's just timing Holly's punches and looking for that big counter right hand. She's landed it a couple of times now. The difference in power is quite evident.
Holly Holm proven to be pretty strong, though, in these clinch situations early. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Yeah, the power in the punches is the big difference. When Cyborg is landing, they're rocking Holly.
Cyborg was extended to a 4th round by Marus Kunin back in 2013. But she has finished her last 12 opponents. Nice land by Cyborg at the gun. We will go into the blue corner of the challenger, Holly Holm.
Very big breath. I like your teeth. You see her coming. Check 8 sitting all day long. The only time you get hit, do a 9 and step back a little bit. We chin. Go in. 9 mantis. Got it? I want 9 mantis when you go in. Otherwise, keep doing what you're doing. It looks good. It looks good. Hard ass, high pressure inside. Breathe. Those legs, and let's feint on her. Okay, she's moving so much, and you're just loading up that one shot at a time. You know what I mean? You gotta put some more stuff together. Jab at her, leg kick her. Okay. Go to her body with your leg kicks too. Okay. All right, you gotta keep mixing it up. Low, high. All right.
And there's the counter power of Chris Cyborg. There's another right hand she landed. These are hard shots. There's a beautiful left hand by Holly.
The UFC Hall of Famer Tito Ortiz along with Jason Perillo in the corner of Chris Cyborg. Here is round 2 of a possible 5. Some serious swelling on the bridge of Holm's nose. Courtesy of one of those or several of those Cyborg right hands.
Cyborg's nose just started bleeding.
That good left straight that we saw Holly land on Rousey is the same one she's using right now against Cyborg. And that's the only thing that's really landing. They're pretty heavy.
She's got to be careful that she doesn't stay stationary in those exchanges, because Cyborg knows exactly where her head is.
Total strikes thus far, 24-9 for Chris Cyborg and counting.
And right now we're seeing Cyborg just kind of wait in the middle, and then when Holly comes at her, she just starts wooing in power. And that's a smart plan.
Yeah, and Holly's not moving her head off the center line either.
What could help Holly is going to the body a little bit more, and it won't keep her head there in the same spot for Cyborg's counters.
Cyborg's nose is bleeding. It's causing her to open her mouth.
Yeah.
She's having a hard time breathing out of that nose.
Cyborg gets a bloody nose in MMA. It's newsworthy.
Yeah, it really is. Whoa, big kick to the body by Cyborg. It's a powerful kick.
What's helping Holly is whenever Cyborg's throwing those kicks, she's lunging in with that left, which takes away a little bit of the brunt force from Cyborg kicks. She's timing, stepping in just at the right time so that the knee hits her instead of the end of the kick.
And there's that side kick of Holly that we talked about. And there's the high kick.
Crowd getting behind Holly Holm as she tries to slay the dragon tonight.
And left landed again by Holly. That's her best punch. You see her circling Cyborg into it. I love how Holly's going straight to the double underhooks in the clinch here. And that's keeping her from backing up the whole time, and it allows her to get a little bit of a breather while Cyborg can't pressure anymore. That's something that Barbosa could have tried to do against Khabib. And that would have helped with the pressure. Then again, Khabib can wrestle.
Yeah,
so it's a little different, but you get my point. There are answers to pressure, and that's what Holly's doing well.
Well, you knew Greg Jackson and Mike Winklejohn would come correct with a strategy here tonight, and Holly Holm executing pretty well, all things considered. Just over 2 minutes here to go in round two.
Cyborg is looking a little frustrated. Whoa, nice right on the break by Holly.
Good left, lands again. And the movement, the footwork, the lateral movement is really causing problems for Cyborg right now, because right when Cyborg starts to catch her, you see Holly grab her. And that stops the combinations from flowing for Cyborg, which gives Holly a good chance.
And it shows you how strong Holly is when she's able to throw Cyborg around inside these clinches. She's doing a great job.
The key is the underhook. I mean, right now you're seeing that she's controlling underhooks. And if you control the underhook, no matter how strong you are, it's technical ability there. And that cross arm, you see that cross arm of Holly? That stops the deep clinch of Cyborg and allows Holly to use her underhook a little bit better when you stop those knees by reaching across the body. Good game plan by Holly here.
She came in 5 pounds heavier, and the muscle mass is evident. And physically, it's hard to recall anyone remotely matching Chris Cyborg in the clinch to this extent.
I don't think anybody's ever done this.
But also, Cyborg's being very patient. You can see she's not panicked. She's not wasting energy here. She's like, it's okay, I'll just wait. I got 3 more rounds left. Taking her time. Experienced by Cyborg. And now we're seeing Holly circle towards the power hand because she's trying to pull Cyborg into her left. But now she's walking into Cyborg's right head kick.
Another good kick to the body by Cyborg.
See how Holly's going towards the power side of Cyborg. That's a little dangerous, but that's how Holly's been able to land her left so much as well. So it's pick the lesser of 2 evils there. Great fight so far by these ladies.
It's very interesting.
It is. Tacticians.
Breathe, sit down. How you feel? Oh, listen. You're making these, breathe. Take a little water, breathe, relax. You want your mouthpiece out? Listen, you're making these rounds a little close now, okay? You can tell they're a little close. Let's just stop looping so high. Let's see if we can go straight down the middle with that right hand, okay? If you guys come together, Lenore, and you get in that body lock, go ahead and trip her up and put her on her back. Take her to the ground for a second. Let's get on top of her, beat on her a little bit, all right? Put some elbows on the ground, all right? Think about that. Now listen, you're straight, because you see how you keep running into each other? I know you tried that elbow. That elbow's beautiful. But we got to keep this thing straight.
Remember, don't let her pummel, and you can dominate her in this clinch. Remember that, girl. Go get her.
Okay, hyper-focused, Holly. Now she's going to really try to take over the fight. Hyper-focused, okay?
She wants your 2, 20, 22.
Let's go, go. Right now. Let's go.
What a pleasure to watch those two power corners work. Dom, your thoughts on Jason Perillo's message to Chris Cyborg?
I thought he's got the right idea, but the one thing he didn't answer is, you know, you got to deal with the underhooks of Holly Holm. You can't